back to Morning Thailand. We're going to talk about a special meeting yesterday among the Pheu Thai party members because earlier on there seems to be quite a kind of rift.
A little bit of a division, I would say.
That big?
Yeah, well, because they came out and say that,
They
normally
did not support.
it seems like they're going in line, they're supporting the government in almost everything the government does. But for this particular case, it's quite interesting because it ended up being that the red shirts for quite a while now, in the past few weeks, that the Amnesty Bill has came out talking about the blanket Amnesty Bill itself, not just any Amnesty Bill that came out. It seems like the Pheu Thai party, not the Pheu Thai party, the red shirts are actually not very happy with the blanket Amnesty Bill because they know that, especially if the MPs from the Pheu Thai party, Kun Nattawut Saikia, came out right and say that he's not gonna accept this particular bill, which normally doesn't really happen because it seems like everything that the government does, Pheu Thai party will support in full force, and the red shirt members will support in full force. And this is the first time we see some divisions within the parties as well as
and Kun Nattawut was the one who raised his hand to oppose the bill in the final vote.
Exactly.
Last week.
So I thought that's quite interesting. So I guess they're okay now.
I think they're back on track already because in the meeting yesterday there were คุณวีรการวุฒิกพงศ์คุณจตุพรพรหมพันธ์ and คุณณัฐวุฒิ Saikia, all the core leaders
I haven't
of the
heard
red
about
shirts.
Kun Jatuporn for quite some time.
They are the very big figures among the red shirt party. So in the meeting yesterday, all of them came for the meeting with the Pheu Thai party members. And one of the interesting situation there, the Sergeant Major Prasit Kunkov Prasit Chai Siri, the MP, the Pheu Thai MP from Surin province, he has been in the news recently because he appeared in a clip video that he was on a red shirt gathering stage talking about the particular amnesty bill and the government's possible plan that they would let the Senate just let the amnesty bill did not get through and back in the lower house for 180 days, and they would just continue with the process later on, and that would Sergeant Major Prasit said that was a secret of the government. However, he talked about that on the stage, and that clip has been reviewed and surfaced across the nation, I believe. So yesterday, Sergeant Major Prasit had approached Kun Yingluck Shinawatra, the Prime Minister, apologizing and also saying that he was ready to do anything to,
I guess, make it better
again? Make it better, yeah.
That's the thing. I heard that he was crying.
Yeah, the news said he was crying.
That's kind of interesting because, you think you see everything already in terms of politics, because obviously Thai politics is, I have to say, one of the most interesting political scene in the world, I would have to say, because we have from throwing chairs in the chamber to obviously now the MPs crying in front of the Prime Minister, asking for forgiveness, which I think is quite interesting. Yeah.
And there was a plan later on after the special meeting that Kun Prampong Noparit, the Pheu Thai spokesperson, said that the government is planning to hold a stage, 10 stages in cooperation with the red shirt, the UDD, and the Pheu Thai party. They would join hands, and that was Kun Kataya Sawatipon, right? The Pheu Thai MP hugging with the Prime Minister. They will hold stages in Bangkok on November the 11th, which is this weekend, on Monday.
Right.
Yeah, and Khon Kaen province on the 12th, in Chiang Mai province on the 13th, Udon Thani on the 14th, and Chonburi on the 14th, excuse me.
Right.
Starting from 4 p.m. onwards, that they would clarify the situation to the people in the area, and also on the particular amnesty bill that they said they are aiming to do it for the sake of the public, not for the government itself. So the situation that happens across the country, not just in Bangkok, the government said that it was from the misunderstanding of the people with the particular amnesty bill. So this special event will be held in order to create peace and unity among Thai public as a whole.
Okay.
So this is one of the situations that we have to keep a close watch on, because we seem to witness a lot of opposition to the government's plan these days in various provinces and various sectors of the society. So we're going to see how effective these measures will be.
Now, in this particular case, I guess another interesting news related to that, after, well, they are very happy together, it seems like yesterday there's also another issue that has been done and crossed off the list for the government itself, is the fact that the Prime Minister made a press announcement. This is the third time already. Obviously, we have heard a press announcement from the Prime Minister before. The recent one I reported was about her pleading that we work together and asking for forgiveness for all. And at this point, yesterday, finally, at about 2:35 p.m., the Prime Minister this time came out alone, though. Last time, she has all the ministers behind. Exactly. Now, yesterday, there was just her. Apparently, she made an announcement via a live announcement via the channel 11 of the NBT, saying that the 6 of bills of the Amnesty Bill apparently has been withdrawn already from the House agenda. And they say that in this particular case, the Prime Minister said that it has been a mutual, after they had a meeting, of course, at about, let me see here, 11 o'clock in the morning, there has been a meeting of the House representatives, and they decided together to actually withdraw all this 6 amnesty bill off the table, the draft itself. Now, having said that, the 6 bills, including all the bills that has been proposed by first, Kun Niyom Warapanya, there's one from General Sunthi Bunyaratkarin, there's one from Kun Pirapan Palusuk Palusuk, as well as Kun Samat Kaemichai and Kun Natawut Saikia. And they say that after there has been a talk of this, the Prime Minister finally announced this particular withdrawing and telling the public that finally they are doing what the public is requesting, so there's no need to actually demonstrate anymore or gather. And she said that do not listen to any rumors and try to get to the bottom of things, because there's no rumors. Apparently there's a rumors that there would be some dispersal of demonstrations by the military officers, but she said that there's nothing like that, and the government is trying to keep peace, and there's not going to be any violence orders against the demonstrator. However, she's trying to claim that all the 6 bills that has been taken off the table should satisfy all the protesters. But obviously that's not the case, because don't forget, this is not the blanket amnesty bill that they are protesting about. It was just those, I guess, apart from the fact that yesterday they came out, the government as well as government whip came out and said that they will not resubmit the bill after the Senate make a decision on it. Today, yesterday, once again, they said that the 6 bills that's supposed to be the draft bill will not be on the agenda to be discussed. But overall, the blanket amnesty bill is still there. And Kun Bo talked about this, saying that Kun Suthep has already said that he had a deadline for the government that the blanket amnesty bill has to be off the table by the 11th. Otherwise, something will be done.
11th at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, so technically he said the 10th, because seriously, how could, otherwise they're going to have to pull all-nighter again. And hopefully, this not the case at all.
And it seems we don't have to wait any longer, because today the Senate will hold a special meeting, the deliberation on this particular amnesty bill. So we're going to see the meeting has been brought up from the 11th.
Because obviously the situation right now is pressing, and we don't want to get to a breaking point.
So we know the result sooner than we expected.
Right. Now, let's take a short break, because Kun Chain will talk to us about this 6th Amnesty Bill, what it is about, because we quite confused as well. There's so many. So please stay tuned.